Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? You're going to like this video today, and I'm excited to do it because I'm going to be discussing all the things you need to do in order to sell your home for top dollar. Let's get into it. How's it going? I'm Werenka. I'm the broker owner here at M1 Realty. Started this company in 2014, and we've built it into the largest real estate firm in the city of Ferndale. We got an all-star team of agents that are always on call to help our buyers and our sellers and our investors and our renters. So whatever you need in the real estate business, we've got you covered. Now, before we get into it, if you could do me a huge favor, just like this video, subscribe to this channel, and most importantly, share this video with anybody that you think would benefit from it. I love it when people reach out to me because of these videos, and sharing it will help me get in front of people just like you who are looking to get top dollar for their home and get it sold quickly. And please watch this video until the end, because I'm going to be discussing one of the lesser known aspects that's still really important about getting your home sold for as much money as possible in this market. So without further ado, let's talk about it. So tip number one, get your house decluttered before you put it on the market. I'm not a huge proponent of dumping all kinds of money into a house that you don't plan on living in anymore. So I don't ever recommend people like drop, $10,000, $15,000 into their kitchen or their bathroom or do major home improvements. Just price it for what it is and get it sold and move on to the next house, right? That being said, it's extremely important to set a very good first impression for any potential buyer that's coming up to your home. Most people are going to know within the first 15 to 30 seconds of stepping out of their car, pulling up to your home, walking up the driveway and into the front door, if it's a place that they can see themselves living at or not. So I always recommend just, decluttering the house, make it as presentable as possible, set that great first impression. If you have some paint that's, smudged or not, or the corners aren't edged right or it's dirty or whatever, just do some touch-up painting on the house. Declutter, just make it presentable. It's really important to, get stuff off your kitchen counter and bathroom counter. Just make it look like a blank canvas that a buyer can walk into and, decide where they're going to put their own furniture, how they're going to set up the kitchen. You just want to create that experience for them that's going to make them want to spend more time in your house and then write an offer on it. Tip number two kind of goes along with number one, but you want to make sure that you have your house professionally cleaned before you put it on the market. I've got some really great cleaning services that I use for listings in my house, my office, you name it. It really makes a huge difference having a professional house cleaner come in and just make it absolutely as presentable as possible. And that's for the interior. On the exterior of the home, you definitely want to make sure the lawn is mowed, all your shrubs are trimmed. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever, spend a couple $100 just on like mulch, on flowers. Like, you just want to create that really great first impression. If you have exterior paint that needs touched up, same deal. Just don't go crazy, but spend a few $100, put a few hours into it, and that's going to pay off at the end of the day, because you're going to sell your house for a lot more by doing those small steps than you would otherwise. Number three, price your home correctly. And I know what you're thinking. Sure, Derek, of course, you're a realtor, a real estate broker. You want the house priced a little bit lower to get more offers and get it sold faster. That's really not the case. It will sell for more money if you price it appropriately right from the get-go. I've been in the business almost 20 years. I've had plenty of listings where it gets priced higher than I recommend, and sure enough, it takes much longer to sell. You have to keep reducing the price, and at the end of the day, you don't sell it for as much money. You really, truly don't. There's been studies done by National Association of Realtors and other entities that back that up. You don't sell your house for as much money if you price it overly high at the beginning and then just keep reducing the price. Especially in our current local market, buyers are really savvy. They look at the price, but another thing they look at that's really almost as important is days on market. Currently this is April of 2022. If a house sits on the market for 2 weeks, you have buyers thinking, well, what's wrong with it? Why hasn't it sold already? Like, it's that critical to price it appropriately so that it gets sold in that first, week to 2 weeks in this current market. And it's really not that hard to work the numbers, look at recently sold comparable properties, and just figure out exactly where you need to be on the market. So a lot of, recent sales have a lot to do with determining the price you're going to put your house on the market at, but almost as important are the active listings, because that's your competition. So you want to make sure, based on the size, condition, all the factors going into your house, that you're bracketed appropriately on the market so that your home's not too high, not too low, and it just is at just the right price so that it sells quickly. And trust me, you do it the right way, in this market, you're going to get multiple offers, and at that point, your list price is a starting point. It's just going to go up from there if you play your cards right. Tip number 4, be flexible and accommodating buyers when they want to see your house. I absolutely get it. It's a stressful situation putting your house on the market, letting strangers come through, but it is really, really imperative. Once you have it on the market, I tell all my sellers, my job is to make your life as inconvenient as possible for as short amount of time as possible. You pretty much need to have your house ready to be shown at a moment's notice, because you never know when, a buyer's out looking, they see the house down the street, and then they see your for sale sign in the yard, and they're like, oh, well, can we check this one out too? I want to be able to confirm every appointment. I want that agent to be able to go ahead and set it right away and get them right through the house. And in order to do that, the house needs to be in prime, optimal showing condition, just all the time while it's on the market. And again, if you play your cards right and do this the right way, have the house priced right, have it showing great, yeah, it's going to suck, but it's not going to suck for long, because you're going to get multiple offers and you're going to get that house sold quick. And then number 5, I told you this one is a little bit lesser known, a little bit under the radar, but it's equally important, and that is, don't let your emotions get in the way of getting your home sold. Now, I know it's easier said than done. I mean, this is your home. You're going to leave it with, you're going to have a lot of memories that you're going to take with you. A lot of, big things happen in your life during the time that you own this house. But at the end of the day, there's a reason that you're selling it. Whether that's to move up, move down, move out of state into a different area, whatever the case may be, it's not going to be your home anymore. So you need to just put that aside, as difficult as that might be. Kind of take the emotions out of it and just view your home as exactly what a buyer looks at it as, which is a commodity that's on sale on the market. And I know this is easier said than done, but I've been in the business a long time, and I've had plenty of times where we're negotiating a deal and it's either my clients or the people on the other side are just so emotionally invested in the home that it ends up backfiring on them, and they either don't sell or they sell it for less, or there's bad blood between the two parties, which there really shouldn't be. I mean, there's really no reason for it. If it's not a win-win, we just don't do the deal. But, sometimes, like I said, people just get overly emotional and kind of lose sight of the fact that, they're selling this home for a reason, because their goals are in a different house, in a different area. So definitely take that for what it's worth. All of these tips are equally important in my mind, because there's a lot of moving parts. A lot of things have to happen right in order for you to sell your home for top dollar. So just keep all of those in mind. And I mean, there's obviously a lot more that goes into it than that. But those are the top 5 things that really come to mind that you could do right away just to get your home sold quickly for top dollar. Well, that's all I got for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it brought you some value. And if it did, please, again, do me a favor and just like this video, subscribe to the channel. And again, most importantly, just share this video out to anybody that you think is going to benefit from it. And again, if I or anybody from my team can assist you in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out. I love it when you guys reach out on these videos that I make. I mean, you can always reach out to me directly. My direct line is 586-491-5622. You can call or text me anytime at that number, or shoot me an email, dwarenka@m1realty.net, or just send a message in the comments down below. I always check those. I always answer them. I really love being able to help you guys with all these different scenarios involving real estate. So it's really cool that when you guys reach out to me, and sharing this video just helps me help people just like you. So again, thank you so much, and thanks for watching. We'll talk soon, guys. We'll see you next week. Until then, have a great day.